This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Jack Threads. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. This is my review of the Halo Unsc Vanguard limited edition mobile gaming system. This comes from Games, and I did a review of their G155 mobile gaming station about a year or maybe 2 years ago. It was a long time ago. Anyway, I reviewed that thing, but this is one of the limited editions that they came out alongside Halo 4. So I'm about to review this bad boy and see whether this is going to be a really good device for mobile gamers out there who really want to be able to game anywhere they go. So let's go and start the review. As we take a look around this case, you'll see that lengthwise, height-wise, and width-wise is pretty much the same as the previous generation G155 case that they came out with, and weight-wise it feels about the same. So really the only difference you'll notice is that the handle at the top is fixed, where in the previous generation it was actually something that you need to pull up to be able to carry it. And also you'll notice the different Halo 4 branding that is on this case, which makes it unique. And they also throw in some extra stickers, so if you want to customize a little bit more, you can do that. And they also threw in a remote control that you can use to control the system, control the brightness and the volume and all those things. Now, as you open this case, you're greeted by a huge 19-inch LED HD screen, which is definitely an upgrade over the 15.5-inch screen of the previous generation of this type of case. So it's a very nice screen. Below that, you'll find two speakers, which do get pretty doggone loud. I will tell you that in my testing, once you turn this thing all the way up, it gets extremely loud. And then also too, between the speakers, you'll find the power button, the brightness controls. You also find the volume controls as well. And it has dual 3.5mm headphone jacks. So if you do have a friend that's playing alongside with you in co-op or whatever, you both can have your individual headsets plugged in. And down the bottom, you'll find two storage pouches that you'll be using to store your cables, your power brick for your Xbox, your controllers, and things like that. And that brings me to one negative about this case, is that these storage bags aren't really big enough to hold every single thing. So if you are wanting to carry two controllers and all that other stuff, you're not going to be able to totally do that with this. You probably need to put a controller or something else in a separate bag. And now your gaming system will be secure in this case because it has two straps that you'll be using to Velcro strap the systems down in your case. And if you're worried about ventilation, this case really does a good job of ventilation. I never had a case of overheating, anything like that. But if you are gaming, you're probably going to want to take these two storage pouches out to help your Xbox or your PlayStation be able to breathe a little bit easier. After you get your gaming system situated, you are going to need to plug in the HDMI cable that comes included between your Xbox or your PlayStation to the screen itself. And it's a very short HDMI cable, which I do like, so it's not going to get in the way of your screen or anything like that. Now this case still needs to be plugged in, so you're going to need to have two outlets available, one for your gaming system and one for the case and the screen itself. So it's not completely portable where you can just sit this thing in your lap and game, but you're still just going to need two extra outlets. All right, so now it's going to turn this system on, and when you turn it on for the first time, the 19-inch LED screen just really is bright. It's a very nice screen. It's not that bad at all. The previous generation, I liked the screen, but it wasn't as sharp or as crisp as I would want it to be. But this new 19-inch LED display that they put inside this thing definitely does not disappoint. And I played a variety of different games from Assassin's Creed to Halo and Call of Duty on this, and all the games really popped out on here. And if you're looking at it from the right viewing distance, you're really going to have a nice experience. Now the viewing angles of this screen aren't the greatest at all, so you are going to have somebody else playing with you. They can't be sitting too much on the side. You're going to need to make sure this thing's going to be centered in front of you, so both of you be able to see the best of the display. And so ultimately with the regular version of this case that has the 15.5-inch display, that one definitely feels like you're playing on the display in a case. When you play on this 19-inch one, it does feel like you have your own personal TV there, and you're able to game on it without actually feeling like you're confined to a case. All right, so overall, what do I think about this case? Well, I think this is going to be your best choice. If you are a mobile gamer, or you're someone who likes to travel a lot, but you like to still have the ability to be able to game on a console, this is definitely going to be the case for you. It's not really a lot of different other products in this category that come up to the quality of this case. And the case itself, again, the biggest improvement is going to be that 19-inch LED display, which looks very nice. And then also, too, everything with the speakers has been improved, and just really just a nice looking case as well if you look on the outside. And again, two things that could be improved with this case is going to be the storage bags, because the storage bags still feel a little too small if you're trying to carry every single thing with you. You probably need to be putting something in a separate bag. And then two, the display itself, the viewing angles haven't improved really that much from the previous version, so you are going to need to be sitting directly in front of this screen to really get the best quality. Well, overall, I really do have a lot of fun with this case, and I think anytime somebody sees it, they definitely think, "Oh, that's pretty cool. You got your own personal screen with you." So it's your mobile gaming system. So again, this thing can act as a carry-on if you do take it on a flight with you. And then two, it's a lot easier to carry this thing around besides carrying an Xbox and a TV set as well. You have everything in one single case. Now this thing does retail for $349, which is definitely up there, but if you're looking for a system like this, it's really nothing else on the market that comes close to it. Now if you don't want to spend that much, you still can get the regular G155 version that costs about $249, but I found it on Amazon for about $199, which is, again, it's a 15.5-inch display. And if you're interested in that case, you can check out my review of that case here on this channel as well. Anyway, guys, I'm about to end this review, but before I do, just going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video. And today's sponsor is Jack Threads. Now, I've been talking about Jack Threads for a very long time, but it's a very cool invite-only online club for men where you can get some of the latest cool clothes from Kid Robot and Stussy and other brands like that. And they have t-shirts, they have jeans, they have watches, they have shoes, they have belts, they have headphones, they have almost anything that you need to be able to upgrade your wardrobe, especially for the winter time. And so if you want to get access to some of these deals right now, which can be up to 70% off, which is not that bad at all, you can go to jackthreads.com/SKB and join the club right now since you are a Soldier Knows Best viewer. Again, that's jackthreads.com/SKB. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below what you think about this mobile gaming system from Games, this Halo 4 limited edition. I really like it. Of course, I'm a big Halo fan anyway. So anyway guys, leave that comment down below and I will catch you later. Peace.